Hey, Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to the channel. Listen, we got to talk a little bit about Real Housewives, all right? Real Housewives of Atlanta, that is, all right? You guys know that we have some new cast members, and one of the new cast members will be a singer by the name of K. Michelle, all right? I love me some K. Michelle. I'm not even gonna hold y'all, okay? And it's so unfortunate because the other person that's involved in this story, I love her too, okay? I love me some of these ladies down, and that is K. Michelle and Drew Sidora, all right? There have been some posts that I've seen, some very unfortunate news that I've seen about these two ladies getting into some type of heated dispute. And I'm praying to God that it's not true. And I think that I think God answered my prayers, and we're gonna get into that in just a second. But first, I want to let you guys know what I saw over on Facebook last night. So last night in the wee hours of the morning, like your girl be up sometimes here or there, and I come across this post, and this post says that K. Michelle and Drew Sidora got into a physical fight during RHOA season 17 filming. Now I saw this and I said I'm gonna hold on to this, and the reason why is because I feel like we get so many different stories and rumors about what's happening behind the scenes, and we don't be knowing if this is actual factual because we never go back and really check some of this stuff once the show plays out. So I said I'm gonna screenshot that and hold on to it. I hope this is not true, but if it's not true, that's not a source we need to be getting information from. Okay, so there's that. Then I have to go over here and I have to shout out my good friends over here at No Skips Tea, because they came to us with a story too. All right. And this story says, cousins, things got real on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay. On the Real Housewives of Atlanta set. Allegedly, right? They're saying multiple sources say new cast member K. Michelle and longtime housewife Drew Sidora got into a heated argument that almost started shaking the table. Child, not shaking the table. Y'all know that's one of K. Michelle's infamous things. Oh, she done shook the table. All right. Now they go on to say we've hit up our insiders who confirmed the media takeout story. And see, this is the thing for me. Media takeout has not always been proven as a verifiable source. It's not always a good source, child. They don't always be getting it accurate. Okay. Now, I don't know, but from the different things that have come out, yeah. Okay. It's like consider the source. When you're getting this information and it's a media takeout, it's like you got to consider the source, right? So they go on to say they talked to some people that were able to verify this story from media takeouts, right? They said it all started over who's the better singer. Now, girl, listen. Now, honey, can we not do this again? Like, both of these ladies have beautiful voices. All right. They're different voices. Let's not and say that we did, okay? K. Michelle is what they're alleging. They're saying K. Michelle allegedly threw shade first, making a sick comment about Drew's vocals, right? Or at least a slick comment about Drew's vocals, telling her she should stick, or at least she should, she should stick to acting, is what they said. They also said Drew clapped back, and with seconds, they were, yelling across the room, getting ready to get into some things. All right. They said things went left when K. Michelle stood up, ready to go. Drew stood up too. And it looked like, they were about to fight. They was about to fight before security had to jump in. And they said one insider claimed that K. Michelle even launched towards Drew before production stepped in to break it up. K. Michelle launched at Drew before production stepped in to break it up. I said, now, I don't know, y'all. Now, K. Michelle would definitely get there with you. But most of the time when K. Michelle does something, at least for me, it's most of the time it's a reaction, right? It's a reaction to something. Um, I just was hoping that this entire story was not true. They go on to say our insider tells us they believe that K. Michelle is coming at Drew because she seems like an easy target, right? But of course, they said they don't think those housewives are ready for K. Michelle's energy, right? This is what's being reported. Well, guess what? K. Michelle got down to the social media, and this is what K had to say to go ahead and let y'all know. Stop lying on me. I'm just telling y'all what K said. K said, stop lying on me. I haven't swung or had any type of physical altercation with anyone in years. I have a whole career and a lot I'm working towards. Okay. She says, I'm a grown woman. It's not cute or cool. Leave me alone. Stop coming at me with this. All right. She says to make up something like that and paint me as violent of any source is crazy. A complete lie. I don't fight. I'm grown. Leave me alone. I stand with Kay. I stand with Kay. She says, I'm really minding my business. It's getting weird. And see, if K Michelle has been doing a good job on this show, y'all better not run K Michelle off the show with y'all antics and putting stuff on her that shouldn't be on her. Okay? But you know, one thing about this audience, you could do something in your past and they're going to hold it against you for many years to come. They're the only ones in the audience that have a right to grow, and nobody else on television have a right to grow. Yikes. It's giving yikey dikey out here. Okay? It's crazy. Right? So this is what K Michelle had to say, and I'm so glad that this was not true, because I definitely put in the comments, I was like, oh my God, I hope this isn't true, because I felt like people were going to be ready to say, oh, she's so ghetto, and that's because people were already trying to say that about K Michelle in the beginning. Oh, she's so ghetto, she's so this, she's like, y'all was giving every bit of Karen Huger. She's not of Potomac. That's the energy y'all was giving. Child, let me not. Because after hearing what happened with Wendy Osefo, Karen may be just like, girl, I told you that wasn't a Potomac. But anyway, that's another. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say, girl. Don't be trying to do that. Don't be trying to play K like that. If y'all sat up there and lied on that woman, y'all wrong as hell for that. Y'all wrong as hell for concocting up a lie if she ain't never even launched at that woman. Now, granted, it didn't seem like K Michelle was really disputing the fact that she and Drew got into it. She just said she don't fight. She said, stop lying on me. I haven't swung or had any type of physical altercation with anyone in years. So K Michelle doesn't seem to be disputing that she and Drew have an issue, which I pray to God that they don't have an issue, but she definitely is wanting to clear the issue up about any physical altercation. That didn't happen. Saying that she stood up and she launched at this person, none of that happened. Now, they may have had words, because we know that's what the Housewives going to do, but I hope to God K Michelle and Drew didn't get into it. Okay? And I hope to God Drew ain't sit up there and throw no shade at that lady vocals, and I hope K Michelle ain't throw no shade at her vocals. Whew, I hope. Okay, y'all tried to pull this same stunt when it came to Kelly and K Michelle, make it seem like these two ladies had an issue or whatever the case is. Whole time K Michelle and Kelly really vibing with each other. All right, and I'm sure they were able to relate, especially in the world of like restaurants and stuff, because y'all know K Michelle had Puffin Petals, and it was something she was thinking about bringing back to Atlanta. I don't know if she has brought it back or was still thinking about bringing it back, or what the revamping and rebranding is with that. But hopefully we'll get to see it on Real Housewives. But I'm sure they were able to vibe and connect on that. So I'm hoping that she and Drew are able to vibe and connect on the fact that they are actually actual singers. Drew is somewhat independent, but not really. I think she just recently signed to a label. But I feel like K Michelle will be a person to really learn from, because she's been through all, to me, different levels of it. For real. Okay, so y'all get that together. Don't be having my two ladies up there arguing. Y'all know I like them too. Don't be up there. Don't have my girls up there fighting like that. Okay? Get y'all lives together. I just wanted to come and bring y'all that little piece. Okay? Now, y'all can leave your thoughts and comments down below. Let me know what you may have heard, what you have not heard, and whether you believe it could have been true or not true or whatever. K Michelle is denying it. All right? Just so y'all know. All right? I'm Jami, that's me. You can catch me on social media. Like up the video. Subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
Tell him I preach to the choir. Stand with my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. Stand in the midst of these haters. I'm silent. Nobody can stop me. Just gotta check in my notification. Them numbers hit like it's a proxy. Cashed out at the ATM. And the ATL, they done made a gym. I've been kicking doors like the ages. Game time, I invaded gym. High elevated, I can face the rim. Putting shots up. I got laser focus, about to take it over. I'm Invader Zim. On a trip to Florida like it's A&M. Who that nigga, man? They say I'm him. Spit the truth, never wasting film. I can feel the pool, we gon' make them swim.